Hi everyone, welcome to Tita Ester's world. Thank you for joining Tita Ester on tour. I had this plan long time ago to visit interesting and famous cities in Austria. Today, I start with Innsbruck, Tyrol. Everybody knows that traveling can be costly and very expensive. But since the ÖBB, Austrian Rail Company, released last year a special ticket called Klimaticket in German, a ticket which is valid on any trains, bus, subways, and trams without any additional fees in the whole of Austria. This makes traveling in Austria exciting and more than affordable. This ticket gave me the chance to put my dream Tita Ester on tour into action. My destination in this video is Innsbruck. Have you been in Innsbruck yet? If yes, you know what I'm talking about. If no, it's worth a visit. Where does the name Innsbruck come from? The name Innsbruck first mentioned in the year 1167 as Innsbruck comes from the bridge over the Inn, which was first built in the middle of the 12th century and subsequently became the heraldic symbol in Innsbruck's seal and coat of arms to this day. Is Innsbruck a beautiful city? According to a US vote, Innsbruck is the third most beautiful city in Europe after Riga and Bergen. The internet platforms USA Today and 10 Best were looking for the most beautiful city in Europe. For this, they had compiled a list of nominees with a total of 20 cities. Innsbruck is the capital of the Austrian state of Tyrol and has an area of 105 square kilometers. 132,000 people live in Austria's fifth largest city, which is both a student city and a popular tourist destination. Innsbruck is without question one of the most beautiful cities in Austria in the mountains of the Alps, more precisely between Karwendel and Patscherkofel. It is not for nothing that it is often called the capital of the Alps. The city's close proximity to the mighty mountains makes Innsbruck a mecca for tourists who like to have both culture and urban flair paired with nature. Innsbruck is quite small for a city, but the range of attractions is large. It's entirely possible to cross Innsbruck in a matter of minutes and suddenly find yourself in an idyllic alpine setting, or hit the ski slopes and the theater in the same day. Innsbruck is one of the most beautiful places in Austria in summer and in winter. Nowhere else in Austria is the nature of the mountains with their numerous opportunities for winter sports and hiking so successfully combined with the sights of a city. Is Innsbruck a big city? It is the only major city in the Alps and has medieval core with narrow, winding streets lined with late Gothic houses with many ornate bay windows. The most well-known Innsbruck attraction and landmark of the city is the Golden Roof. In the heart of the old town, 2,657 gold-plated copper tiles compete with the sun of Austria's most famous bay window. And also, the place where the bay window is located is worth staying longer. The old and richly decorated houses on the square enchant with their many lovely details. This is a great place to have a coffee and watch the hustle and bustle. From here, you also stumble into Maria Theresienstraße, the shopping street in Innsbruck. No less well-known and famous is the Imperial Palace. The originally Gothic palace was rebuilt in the Viennese late Baroque style at the instigation of Maria Theresia, and that is how it still stands today. It can be visited as part of a guided tour. The Hofkirche is also worth a visit. Rather unadored from the outside, the inside hides a true display of splendor. But the eye-catcher are the 28 black men, in dialect, Schwarze, Manda, which is why the church is also called Schwarze Mander Kirche. The bronze figures are said to guard the tomb of Emperor Maximilian I. The almost 450-year-old city tower is high up. After 133 steps, you reach the viewing platform at the height of 31 meters and have an incredible panoramic view of Innsbruck and the Patriarchal Mountains. At an altitude of 635 meters in the southeast of Innsbruck, Ambrascastle is not only one of the most important castles in the city, but also one of the most important museum complexes in the country. Tita Ester's bucket list in Innsbruck. Here are my top 10. Number 10. Heibling House. Number 9. Alpenzoo. Number 8. Imperial Hofburg. Number 7. City Tower. Number 6. Court Church. Number 5. Maria Theresia Street. Number 4. St. Jacob Cathedral. Number 3. Ambrascastle. Number 2. The Berg Isel ski jump is part of the Four Hills tournament, takes place in Innsbruck and is highlight of the winter sports year in Austria. A cafe and a panorama restaurant invite you to linger and look into the distance. And my number 1, golden roof. I hope you will get the chance to work down my bucket list. Innsbruck is really worth a visit. This is Tita Ester on tour. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your like, share, comment, and subscribe. Maraming salamat, mabuhay tayong lahat, and God bless. Bye! See you in my next video.